But in doing that, we should never forget how impactful we are, and like how something that might not seem very important to us could really be life changing for someone else. And to not lose track of how different we all are and how our differences can be very soothing and part of a grander scheme, of God. And what the fuck is on my face? Like, not only are we here for ourselves, but I believe we're here for the greater good and to be the instrument of that greater good in whatever. And that's why I think we're all born with certain gifts and talents and interests and desires, because it's to be self-fulfilling. It's supposed to be like we fulfill whatever we're here for, and along the way, if we can enjoy life too, that's to me, that's a plus. To me, that's not the main point. I cannot stand the pursuit of happiness theory. Like, that is, I don't believe in that. I just think I think it sets people up for failures, my own personal belief system, but I think it makes people pursue the wrong things, and I think it creates great anxiety and anger and bitterness in people when they can't, because of political circumstances or financial circumstances or all the systems that we are broken that people look to help them achieve happiness. When they fail and people can't achieve happiness, I think it's a incredibly high cliff to fall off of, and I think it makes people full of hatred, and it makes people take things out on others because they thought it would be easier to be happy than it actually really is. And I don't think life, the purpose of life is to be happy. I think it's like a byproduct. Like, I think it's, if you're lucky, you can be happy too. But I believe in logotherapy, which is what Viktor Frankl created during the Holocaust, which is the theory that you make your own meaning out of life, and that's the purpose. Your happiness in life is purpose and meaning, the pursuit of purpose and meaning, the happy. And as long as you have that, as long as you have meaning in your life, even if you're like he was in the Holocaust in a camp and your family's not gonna make it, like his wife didn't make it, his dad didn't make it. Like, you can't put your happiness based on, oh, I thought I'd be with my true love for such and such. I thought my child and I would have this amazing relationship. I thought, I was supposed to have this or that in my life, especially the way people treat each other. Like, people treat each other like objects. Like, they treat each other like, oh, if this relationship or whatever doesn't work out, then like you're keeping me from my happiness. Well, it's like, no one can like keep you from your own happiness. It's just a dream you had, and the dream is, as Roy would say, the dream is retired. reality has come. It's not gonna work. But yeah, and like Blade Runner, like he saves Rick because even though he's so incredibly envious of him because Rick's like a real person, like he has a real lifespan and he has a soul, so that means he's probably gonna have an afterlife, and that's something Roy and all his little replicant friends are never gonna have. He saves them because he's so, like, life itself is so precious to him. Like, he wants it so bad. He wants to stay alive so bad that he saves him because life is precious to him. And even his enemy having life is better than nothing, you know. Okay, I'm gonna end this video because I need to buy a new stand. This is actually embarrassing for speaking about embarrassing things.